Hello guys, welcome to another learning video. In this video, we will analyze how market can react during the budget session, and we will try to find out which level are going to be important for that level and what are going to be our plan for that particular session. So we will decide on the basis of how market had reacted during the past budget sessions and what scenario will be the best for a trading session, which in that we can expect a trending market. So what we will do is we will first see how market had reacted in last few sessions. So if you see, it has almost traveled almost 2200 points on the downside, and it has almost tested the 40,000 psychological level as well. So what we can expect from here on, that it can create two more small candles on the downside, and if this is the scenario, then we are going to plan for the buying. And if market gives us a breakout at the buying side, then we can expect a huge target on the buying side. Or if market takes a halt inside this candle, either green or red, whichever type of candle it is going to make inside this particular candle itself, and it gives us a breakdown on the first Feb session, then we are going to take the selling position and we will target for a trending session on selling side. So this is how I am planning my trade on the day of budget. But how, which level are going to be important and how we can decide those levels, that we will discuss in detail. So how market has reacted in the older session, first that we have to see. So older session, I mean the older budget session. So every year we have budget on 1st Feb, and how market has reacted to those session, that is going to be very important for us to understand. So if you will see now how market has reacted, usually till 12 it try to trade in a sideways market like this, and then it gives a breakout, or it keeps on trading in a small range and then gives a breakdown. So in this scenario, we have seen a trending market. Or what can happen is, it can keep trading in a small range and then it goes up, comes down and closes in the middle. So these are the three possible scenario which we usually see in the budget days. So I have analyzed the last 5 years budget, and I can find off only these three kind of a scenario. But in all of those, what is common, that it trades in a narrow range till 12 o'clock. After that only it decides to give a breakout or a breakdown. So how we can plan them is, so we will mark a high of that particular day. Till 12 we are not going to take any trade. Let market do whatever it is doing. Then we are going to mark a high, we are going to mark a low till 12, and whichever side it gives us a breakdown, we will put 100 point stop loss and take a trade, and we will target minimum 1s to 3. So even if it is this kind of a scenario, a volatile market, still it goes above and gives us a 300-400 point rally, and after that it makes a U-turn. So what we will do is, we will take a trade, put a trade and put 100 point stop loss, and we will target for minimum 300 points. Once we have reached our 300 point scenario, what we can do is, we can trail our stop loss to 1s to 2 target. So for example, if you have bought some option at 100 rupees and you have kept up stop loss of 50, and this is just an example. So what we are going to target it, we are going to target 150 points from this. So if we are targeting 150 points from this and market start going up, it has already given you 150 points. So what you will do, you will set the stop loss at 200 price range, which is going to be 100 points in profit, because you have bought the stock at 100 rupees price range. So this is how we can trail our stop loss and try to capture as much as possible. And if the market in the first half market remains sideways, gives us a high, we will keep on trailing until it hits our trailing stop loss. So if we are going to do that, we can capture the maximum possible profit in this scenario, because it can be a trending market as well. If it goes to be a trending market, then we can make a huge profit irrespective. And minimum target which we are planning is 1s to 3. So just remember that even if it is a volatile market, we are either going to give them a 100 point stop loss, or going to get a target of 300 rupees minimum. So that's how we can plan that session. Till 12 we have to avoid trading, then mark the highs and low, and whichever side it gives breakout after 12, that we are going to take a trade. And remember one thing, this momentum is going to be the very fast momentum. So I would suggest to go with a stop loss, because if it gives a spike and then suddenly it starts going down, then it will be very difficult for you to cut the trade. So it is better that we always keep trailing our stop loss. So I hope you would have understood how market has reacted in the past session whenever we had budget session, and on the basis of that we are going to plan our scenario. And like I told, when in which situation I would go with what kind of quantity. So for example, if market makes two more red candles, and then on the budget day if it gives a breakout during on the buying side, then I will take the full quantity which I usually trade. And if it gives still it breaks the low, then I am going to trade the 50% quantity, because market have already stretched a lot. So this is one scenario. The other scenario, if in the those two trading session which are going to be before our budget session, if those two session remain in this range itself, and on the budget day session it gives me a trade for the lower side, I'm going to trade with the full quantity. And if it gives me on the upside, I'll trade with the 50% quantity itself, because if market had to go up, it will go into these two trading session, and then the budget session will can continue or can come down. So this is how I am going to plan. So here I will, since market would have created those inside candles and it will be a breakdown of those candles, I am going to trade the full quantity, or if it goes up, I'll trade only just the 50% quantity. So this is going to be my plan. If market makes two big candles, green candles in these two sessions, and then on the budget day I'm going to ignore the trade, let it decide, let that event get over, and after that when market is stabilized, then I will plan my next trades. I will not take any trades on the budget day if this kind of situation happens, if two green candles are formed before the budget session. So this is my plan, and I hope you would have understood the video. If you would have liked the video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye.